Well, good morning. It's about 4:15 in the a.m. on Saturday morning, December 7th, 2024. I hope everybody's having a blessed day and lots of food and enjoying your weekend. My week's just getting started. Monday for me. Anyway, wait, had some fun here. Apparently, something got in on one of my emails, and yeah, thanks, virtual machines, and tear it off, throw it in the trash can, and reboot. Anyway, it is what it is. It makes this thing slower. That's why part of the reason I want more memory in it. It is what it is, though. It's okay. Back up and going. Anywho, that was a good waste of a couple hours, but it works. Gosh, gonna try to go over in the morning and drop some things off at my aunt's on the way over to, hopefully, if I remember right, we're having at a church, we're having the club's Christmas lunch. So tomorrow's going to be a very long day. I'm not sure I really want to go through it. Part of me just says go home, then go to sleep. The other part says nope, you need to take and go face to face with people and socialize. I saw a T-shirt and I liked it. It said, "You read my T-shirt. That's enough socializing for today." Yeah, I like that one. Kind of reminds me of me, and it is what it is. Anyway, got my little PMIC, whatever that. I got those little sticks in for my storage. Now I just got to wait for the dang boxes to get here, the holders, so I can have storage. Yay. It's only a terabyte, but hey, put that behind the 256 that's inside the Mac Mini, and well, I'll have elbow room. Set it up so everything runs off of, loads off and stores over there, and make it pretty easy. And I was catching a video apparently or something about the Intel Microsoft Copilot thing, how people are talking about how great it is, and that Copilot is not being that Copilot is taking it over, and that ChatGPT isn't putting out a version of GTP or for the to compete with it, because it's already kind of built on it. So now ChatGTP is only going to be kind of a Mac thing. I don't know. We'll see. Those things are getting interesting, what all they can do. I had one email that came up that was talking about, voices for the various, chat things. so that you can have a personal voice and talk to it. Part of me likes that idea, part of me hates that idea. Because I'm really not liking getting, having a phone call that comes in from a chat bot that wants to talk to you and then pass you over to somebody when it, gets you on the line. That's why I've got all these bloody phone calls ringing on my phone. And that's really irritating to have that much stuff that, just bangs my phone until I'm ready to throw it out the window. But that's kind of where things are going nowadays. It allows the marketers to have, more and more phone calls made and weed out the ones that are not wanting faster. But I also see it as, this just irritates more people. Because how many people want to have that many phone calls banging their phone away? I don't know. What's really irritating is being on the do not call list for the nationwide, registry. Yet they're still calling. Oh, but we're special government idiots. We get away with it. Yeah. You ever wonder about just introducing people to gravity? Fourth floor, fly. Yeah, could be fun. I know, I'm a little bit warped and twisted there. It is what it is. Yeah. All these things going on nowadays. People wonder why I want to stay home most of the time. I've been, in so many wrecks and such. I don't like traveling. And, there's reasons. Just saying, Bumpers. And I'm crazy. I still root for bumpers. Boy, it is what it is. Yeah. And all the craziness that's going on in the world today, it really makes you question, what is acceptable anymore. Consequences need to be had and suffered by all. It's was watching a video about people borrowing money and then not paying it back. And I'm kind of two thoughts on that. There was a movie that, a kid witnessed something and ended up being kind of a friend to the head gangster in the area. And at one time, the head gangster is saying, "Why are you running after him?" "Well, he owes me money." Well, look at it this way. You pay to learn a lesson, and he will never bother you again. He's trying to avoid you. Take it as a good thing. Well, I can see that as, I've paid off, paid for a lesson, and it's a bit of education. And then another part of me says, well, yes. Tell them, okay, I'll loan you money, Which bone do you want me to break when you don't pay it? Huh? Yeah. Make sure they understand that there's consequences and that breaking bones, hey, you'll live. It hurts a lot, but you'll live. Might be a real good reason to pay your bills when you owe somebody. I see both of them as, education is a question of who's getting the education. One is internal and the other is external. But it teaches the person who's doing stupid that there's lessons that need to be learned. Yeah. Maybe paying your bills on time is important. Maybe being more discerning as to who your actual friends are and who's worth, giving money to. Because there's also that third part, give it away, and if it comes back, yay. If not, well, make sure it's never enough that it's going to hurt you if you're going to do it. But also be able to walk away from it because, well, it's just money. I don't know. Makes you have to stop and think on occasion. Which direction do you want to go with your life? And how do you want to live your life? And watch how everything changes as you actually live your life and grow up. All those fun things to have to deal with as you improve your life. And yeah, it is what it is. We get to grow up if we live long enough. It's well, if you're going to go out and do stupid on Stupid Street, don't cry about bumpers. If you actually happen to survive getting hit by a bumper, you might want to try to learn from that lesson. Because, hey, you already got hurt once. Don't you want to not get hurt again? Don't get me wrong, some people are more knuckleheaded than others. But it is what it is. Opportunities to learn and educate and become better people. Grow up. But sometimes life lessons are painful. And I understand. It might be why I don't go out and try to tell people how to live anymore. Because I've got a hard enough time just dealing with me. Because what's between this ear and this ear, my heart, head, and God? Yeah. What's between those is me. And what God's doing with me in my life is between, that line, us. God and me. And with you, it's what happens between your ear on the left side and your ear on the right side. And your heart, head, and God. And that's you. Trying to tell somebody else how to live their life is interfering with their life and their choice. But hey, sometimes you just get the opportunity to be the education that somebody needs. And there are a lot of people out there need to be educated. Then again, why I root for bumpers. They're painful. And if you survive them, most likely you learn something in the process. I can tell you, I try to not dance in the middle of the road. It hurts. Just saying, might be some education gone on in my life. But hey, you can either try to build up and improve things and make your life better. And hopefully in the process, drag a few people out of the stupid of their own lives if they're wanting help. But hey, you can't force a horse to drink. You can lead it to the water. You can pour water all over it, but you can't make it drink. And if you could, you'd most likely end up drowning it. Yeah. I try to explain to people that, you can't control my body. You can't control my mind. All you can do is break bones and make me wish I had of moved my hand instead of getting hit. Yeah. But hey, I can choose to leave my hand right there and let a car run it over. Yeah. Choices in life, they have consequences. And, some folks don't seem to get that. The world seems to want to come along and attack you for going either direction. Oh, we're going to attack you because you didn't help him. We're going to attack you because you did. Yeah. And people wonder why I don't want to be around most people. Might be a lesson there. Because, growing up and figuring out that it is better to let other people suffer their own choices and consequences is better than trying to jump into their life and get run over by their bus. Yeah. Joining people in the middle of the road to try to help them is kind of crazy. If they want to climb off the road, yay, help them. But if they're wanting to stay out there in the middle of the road, well, I'm rooting for the bumper. And I hope they live through it. But hey, if they don't, well, sometimes life happens. Sometimes death. We get to choose what we do with our lives, but we never know when death's coming along. Because, hey, it shows up when it shows up. We get the gift of today, the present. So we do as best we can with today by remembering to learn from yesterday so that today is better and that we can have a better understanding of tomorrow and try to improve what tomorrow's going to be. But that's all we really have is the present right now. I'm not trying to do things for other people because, well, it's their job to do for them. I can barely manage doing for me. Don't get me wrong. I've had people that got into my life and, I saw it as a need to go drag something out, drag them off the middle of the road. Because they asked and somebody, God put it in my heart to, okay, listen, help. Sometimes I want to argue with God about why, but yeah. We're still talking about that do unto others thing. Anyway, I'm Williams Philippines, and I hope you've had a blessed day and that maybe you get some value out of what I say and enjoy getting to listen here. 226 subscribers, thank you. And for those of you that just watch and run on, well, thank you. Life is what life is. Enjoy it and live it to the best of your ability. And hopefully there's a lot of good food and friends. Yeah. We're losing those fast, friends. Anyway, Williams Philippines, later blessings, bye-bye, lots of food and lots of friends. I'm fishing. Fish is out.